My name's MeganSemmelman, and I'm a senior here at Roanoke. I'm a sociology major with a concentration in communications. Unlike most people who seem to kind of despise the college search process, I really enjoyed it. I ended up at Roanoke, and sitting here 3 years later, about to go into my senior year, I couldn't be happier with the decision I made. At Roanoke, I've been able to mold my education into a personalized experience that fits me and what I hope to do. In the midst of my sophomore year, once I really got into my communications classes, I realized that this was something I might want to pursue for my career. I looked at campus job openings and saw a position for a student writing intern in the campus public relations office. I spent time writing feature stories, I write content for the magazine, and it's been nice to get stuff published because it'll be good for after graduation. This past fall, I even won an award for my student portfolio from the local chapter of the Public Relations Society of America. In addition to the experience I'm gaining, having Tracy as a mentor has been wonderful. She has spent so much time working with me and answering questions, and I really have benefited from our relationship. Because of my work on campus, I was able to land an internship in a Roanoke Public Relations and Advertising agency, Neathawk, Dubuque, and Packet. It's so interesting to learn about how things work at an agency with multiple clients. The experience I've gained from working in a professional setting has really been priceless. Just last week in my internship, I did a special event at the Governor's Mansion in Virginia. I wouldn't be able to do that stuff in a classroom. Interning downtown this summer has reminded me how much I love the area surrounding our campus. There's so much to do in downtown Roanoke, whether it's walking around at different events, going out to lunch with friends, visiting art galleries, or going to the Roanoke Star. Spending time exploring what's available off campus has allowed me to feel like I'm really a part of the community. Very far from downtown, but one thing I'll always remember about my Roanoke experience is my May-term trip to South Africa in 2009. On the trip, it was a 3-week adventure. We went on a safari, we went to an orphanage, and we just got to see so many places that I really only ever expected to be able to see on TV or in a magazine. Being able to see another culture and seeing something so far away from what we experience every day here in the United States was just an awesome experience because it's something that you definitely have to go somewhere to learn. And being there and being able to see it and have the professors that I did and really learn was just awesome. My parents were all for my trip to South Africa, but there was one thing about my trip that I didn't tell them before going. I went bungee jumping off the 3rd highest spot in the world. I showed my mom afterwards, and needless to say, she was happy that she didn't know I was doing that beforehand. I asked a lot of questions before the jump actually happened, but unlike a lot of people that were going, I wasn't really nervous beforehand. The jump was a lot of fun. The really scary part was hanging upside down afterwards, being pretty close to the water and just hoping that someone was going to come help us get back up. As someone who errs on the side of caution, it was definitely the craziest thing I've done, but it was exhilarating to do something so extreme. If I had to use one word to describe how I feel about Roanoke, I would say lucky. There's not one thing I would change about my time here. I know the education I've gotten here will serve me well, which makes me excited to move forward, but I can't believe how quickly the time has passed. Embrace your time here and take advantage of every available opportunity that comes along. You'll be glad you did.